It's true, the robots are taking over and Excel can now run itself. In this video, I'm going to show you a new experimental Excel feature from Excel Labs that you can access today that brings the power of AI agents right into Excel. When I tested this for the first time a few weeks ago, my jaw hit the floor, and you won't believe what it can do for you. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Mike. I'm a senior finance leader, and over the last decade, I've worked in finance everywhere from brand new startups all the way to the Fortune 100. And over that time, I've helped companies automate more than 50,000 hours out of their processes. But I have never seen anything like agent mode in Excel. It truly made my jaw drop. I'm not just saying that, I had to pick it up off the floor. In this video, I'm going to walk you step by step through how to access agent mode, how to set it up, and how to use it to its full potential. Don't worry, it's not complicated and you won't have to write a single line of code. If you can use Excel, you can use agent mode in Excel. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my free weekly newsletter, Finance Automation Insider. I'm going to give you the latest tips, tricks, and hacks just like this every single week, and I don't want you to miss a thing. Plus, when you sign up, I'll send you a guide to 15 5-minute finance automations that you can use today. With all that out of the way, let's get started. So what are we talking about here? Well, this is the announcement from Microsoft announced just the week before last. This is talking about vibe working. Similar to vibe coding, using AI tools to write coding, it's introducing the agent mode in Office. It is available in both Excel and Word. We're going to look at it just in Excel because that's what we do here. And this is about bringing vibe working to Microsoft 365 Copilot. This is still in test. It's available in Office Labs, but boy, is it working well. Microsoft is pitching that in the same way AI has changed code development, that agent mode can change Excel because it speaks the language of Excel and can run multi-step processes all on its own. Now, if you're not familiar with agents, a very quick introduction. Agents are AI models that can make decisions and run multi-step processes by themselves. In a traditional chatbot like a ChatGPT, you give it a prompt, it gives you a response. You give it another prompt, it gives you a response. In agent mode, it can actually reason and think and run multi-step processes without you having to intervene. It can plan out a process to deliver a goal or an outcome you've given it, and then it can run that process and adjust along the way. If something doesn't work, it can see it's not working and it can change its plan of attack without coming back to you. That's the main difference between agents and AI. You can think about it as one step before you have to give input versus multi-step, or you can think about it as giving specific response versus giving it a goal and setting it to accomplish it. Have any questions so far? Go ahead and leave them down in the comments. I read and respond to every single one, and I'm more than happy to help. Now, I mentioned this is only available in Labs. It's also only available in the cloud-based version of Office 365 at a moment. So make sure that you go into the cloud, not into the desktop app, and then you're going to want to look for this button right here to go to add-ins. So I'm going to click add-ins. Now, I've already got it installed, but what you'll want to do is you'll want to search for Excel Labs, then a button is going to come up that looks just like this. It'll be down here though. You'll hit add. I'll go ahead and open it up, and then the Excel Labs window is going to open on the right. Now, there's 4 different labs that Microsoft is testing at the moment. We've got the agent mode, which is in the Frontier program. We've got the advanced formula editor. We've got the generative AI function, and we've got the Python editor. But again, for today, we'll look at our agent mode. So here's agent mode. It looks a lot like a Copilot window, but again, it's going to have the ability to run multi-step processes and truly control Excel and work with different kinds of data. Whereas Copilot is really restricted to well-structured data sitting in tables, agent mode can do nearly anything in Excel that you could do. So I'm going to give it a prompt. Now, you know, if you've watched my videos, that I have the Spark framework, which is a way to get the best responses out of AI models. I am intentionally not using that because I want to show you just how much thinking and decision-making power agent mode has on its own. I'm going to give it the very broad task to create a fully functional 3-statement model for a chain of 3 coffee shops. That's all I'm going to prompt it. I'm going to hit send, and then we're going to see what we get back. So agent mode is starting its reasoning process with building the financial model and the approach it's going to take. You can see again, it's planning. Regular AI tools can't plan, but it can create a plan and run a multi-step process and design, as we see now, setting up a model structure that it wants to run. Now, I will note that because the agents can do so much complex work, this can take 10, 15, even 20 minutes, but In that amount of time, it's doing work that would take you hours. So it's well worth the wait. But in the interest of time, we see the model is working. We see it understands our task and it's getting to work. So let's jump ahead and see what the model gives us. So let's go back to our very first example when we did ChatGPT to build a very basic 3-statement model. Let's see what happens when we feed it into an agent instead of a chatbot and the difference we get back. So I'm going to paste this in, create a fully functional 3-statement model for a chain of 3 coffee shops. I'm not following my AI prompting framework, the Spark framework, because I want to show you just how little guidance it needs to give you the output it's looking for. So we want a fully functional 3-statement model back. Let's see what happens. All right, agent mode's running and it has started its reasoning process. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I post a brand new video every single week and I don't want you to miss a thing. So agent mode reasoned for kind of in the 15 to 20 minute range because it was doing some really serious work. Now that's one of the things to know about the agents is it's not going to be the couple of second response you get from a chatbot, but that's because it's doing hours worth of work for you. It's going off, it's doing it. You can let this run and go do something else, but let's see what we got out of this. So we have the agent mode. It's understanding our task. The goal was to build a fully functional linked 3-statement model. It's saying I need to create all of these things. I need assumptions, drivers, schedules, income statements. I want to output them on different sheets with a 5-year timeline. It's listing out some assumptions it will use that we can change later. And then this is the plan it was going to work through. So it was going to do these 11 things and then make sure that it tied out. Again, a reason for 990 seconds before it started working. Went back saying, here's all of the things I need to do. I'm going to go through and work through all these, and then what it created and where to find it. So it gave us instructions saying, here's where I put everything. Here's how I formatted it. All of the assumptions it used and why it used them. What drivers it's using on the different driver sheets. This is really cool. The schedules, we've got CapEx, depreciation, working capital. Man, this is better than some financial statements I've seen out in the wild. Cash flow sheet, balance sheet, giving us all kinds of instructions on how to use this. It even went through verification and completion, and it fixed some stuff during the build that it noticed was wrong. This is not something you would ever see out of a regular chatbot like Copilot. And then here's how to use and change the model, and then some formula examples that you can learn from. We can come over here and take a look. So here's our full assumptions table. This is somewhere we could kind of go and do all the edits. We come into drivers, so we've got a number of shops coming from the assumption table. A lot of this is pointing back to assumptions or it's doing calculations. If I come over to the schedules, here's our PPE, depreciation, inventory. Again, all of this going back to drivers and assumptions. It is all linked up. It's built this, it's tested it. It's got our income statement here. This is all, again, linked up. You'll see it's linking to schedules and drivers and doing the math. It's even given us some charts so we can look at our revenue versus our net income. Here's our cash flow statement. Again, all linked up just like we want it to be. And then our balance sheet, and the balance sheet indeed balances. We just watched AI think, reason, and build an entire financial statement model without us having to touch a thing. We can be working in other files and it can come in here and do the work for us. Then we can come in and put on the final polish. Again, no AI tool right now is ready to do 100% of the job for you, but it will get you 80% of the way there while you do something else, adding value, and then you come in and add the last 20% of value. But this is a true game changer, and I cannot wait to see what comes next. If you've enjoyed this video and want to learn more about AI agents, make sure to check out my video for agent mode in ChatGPT. I'm going to put the link to that video right here. This is going to walk you through the very powerful agent mode in ChatGPT that will allow you to do things outside of the Excel environment and build your own agents to work with. I'll catch you over there. Until then, this is Mike signing off from F9 Finance. Cheers.